Hi, this is Phoenix Genesis for phoenixgenesis.com and our two YouTube channels, Phoenix Genesis and Frag Camp. So we made it to the Pacific Crest Trail. Nice little afternoon, get out for an hour, do some hiking. There's snow up there in the mountains. Let me show you up here. Now, I think we're supposed to, over there, we're supposed to have an adventure pass over at the ranger station, but unfortunately everything is closed. Usually you can buy one for like, I think $5 or $6, and with the government shutdown, it's closed, so we parked on the other side of the street. Hopefully we won't get a ticket, but yeah, there's a little snow up in the mountains. So let's go and walk over here. Oh, my down jacket got shredded this morning by one of my cats, Harley Jr., because I wasn't careful and picked her up. We hadn't trimmed her nails for a while, and she decided she didn't want to go outside after all. They usually want to go outside, and I picked her up, and that was it. She rebelled, and now I gotta get some needle and thread and sew up my jacket. Fortunately, it was my one I bought at Costco, which was only $20, not my $300 Arc'teryx, which I would have been very upset at. So here we are. And I'll put what mile this is on the PCT. I took a screenshot on gut hooks, and definitely I've said this before, gut hooks is a must-have on your phone. I don't use paper maps. So this is, you see the sign, Mill Creek Ranger Station right here, and picnic area, Angeles National Forest. And here is, yeah, the US Fee area, but like I said, we're on the other side of the street. And the trail, the PCT is, if you look right behind me across the street, that's where the little sign is with the PCT. So you look at those pine trees, and the street is Angeles Crest Highway and Pacifico Mountain Road. And over here, I don't think you can get water over here at this little station right here, but you can get water going higher up. And yeah, it says right here, park vehicles must display a valid recreation pass, but hopefully that's not going to be a problem because the government has shut down a lot of the forest services, meaning, oh, by the way, the bathrooms are most likely locked too. That's what I heard in a lot of the areas, the bathrooms are locked. Last time I was here, it was after we had the fires. Oh, it made me so sick between these giant power lines that emit all that radiation and raise your insulin levels. The fire was very, very bad. So here we are. If you can see all the little signage, so it says we're in bear country, avoid confrontation, no surprise bears, make noise, hike during daylight hours in groups when possible, odors, here you go, odors attract bears, store all food and vehicles or hide in a tree away from sleeping areas, deposit garbage and refuse containers or stores you would food, never bury it, dogs antagonize bears, leash your pet. Welcome to our national forests. And yeah, the U.S. Oh, here we are. The U.S. Department of Agriculture office is currently closed due to the lapse in federal government funding. The office will reopen once funding is restored, which means we most likely won't get a ticket for not having an adventure pass. And fire restrictions now in effect. No campfires, no charcoal grills, and stoves are okay. So I do have my little stove, so that's good to know. And there you go. Curb your dog, walk your dog. No overnight camping, which we're not going to do. And ooh, and yeah, my least favorite thing, caution, poodle dog bush. If you don't know what that is, that's very evil. It's like if poison ivy, poison sumac, and poison oak had a love child on steroids, that's poodle dog bush. And that's what it looks like in the spring and fall. You want to stay away from that stuff. Hiking with a dog, you do not want your dog to mark its territory on the poodle dog bush and rub against you. I had one time Ray did that, and I was like 3 weeks at home suffering. And there's just some other little information here, and this is the little there's a little cheesy picnic area here, and here's our little outhouse area you can see. And I actually don't think there's an outhouse here, but I'm so used to just going behind a bush. And you know, it's really nice. A lot of this is really recovered very nicely from the fires, which is good because I do not like breathing. Ooh, there we go. There's some, you can see the charcoal pine cones. So there is some little remnants from the fire that came through here. If you can see that right there. And I stay away from any plant I'm unsure of. So yeah, I think the restrooms are locked. Let me check this. I think they're unisex restrooms, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Yep, restrooms are locked, so that's it. And by the way, I wanted to show you just wearing my Nike, fleece jacket since my down one ripped. I didn't want to take my expensive jacket, and it's really warm out here. So you're worried about, how cold it gets out here. I think we're at about 6,000 feet, 5,600 to 6,000. I'll make a screenshot on the gut hook and stick that in the description. And I'm just wearing a buff poly blend cotton t-shirt. I'm wearing the the thermal fleece Nike, and I'm just wearing my Nike golf shorts, and you just see I'm just wearing my downshifter Nike shoes, and I am wearing darn tough socks, which usually my feet swelter, and a trekking pole with some duct tape wrapped around it, and of course my phone I'm filming on. And again, I'm not going to spend the night, but if I was stuck out here with my boyfriend Steve, everything I need for survival, and I will go over this, fits in my 14-liter hydration vest. So here, put that down there. And you don't need, more than that to survive if you have wilderness skills. You can see right here, I'll just kind of go around, and you can see that you don't need more than that. And I showed you really lightweight water bottles, but in this situation, I'm carrying Nalgene's with my stove in case I need to, one each in case we need to boil some water and shove it under each of us. And there's snow to melt up there. So once again, hopefully you guys can see that. I can zoom in, and I guess I can't zoom in to see the snow, but we'll see it later, hopefully more. Anyway, I'm going to go hike PCT. I'll see you on the trail. I'm so excited. It's my first time being on the physical PCT in 2019, so it's very good to be motivated this early in the season. I should be in great shape this April. Bye.